My camera's on 14%, so I don't know if it's actually gonna last for this entire video, but I'm gonna try. Today I'm just gonna film a short little yoga flow. I think the last time I posted a yoga video was when I was living in Hawaii, and a lot of you guys asked me not to speed it up so that way you guys could keep along. So that way you guys could like keep up as I am doing whatever it is that I'm doing. So let's just get into it. I was debating doing a voiceover because I don't want to annoy you guys with so much chatting, but I just feel like if you're following along at home, it might be easier if you verbally hear me say what I'm doing, you know, just so you don't have to constantly look up at the screen. I also want to start off by saying that I am not a professional yoga person and I'm not an instructor, but I have been practicing yoga for a few years now. And for some reason you guys wanted to see a yoga video, so I'm doing what you want. Basically, I just like to start off each practice with a little warm-up stretch just so I'm not jumping right into it. In the beginning I was in downward dog and just pedaling out my feet, and now I am doing some other stuff that just feels good. For a warm-up, I would just recommend moving your body in whatever way feels good for you. Back in downward dog, pedaling out my feet some more, just to warm up like my hamstrings, my ankles, and to stretch my shoulders a bit. As you can see. Hippity hop to the front, halfway lift, going into ragdoll just to, I don't know. I don't really understand the point of ragdoll. I just do it because so many yoga instructors have told me to do it that it's just become a habit at this point. I guess it's supposed to help with your back or something. I don't know. Just going down into a forward full, I think that's what it's called, and jumping back into a high plank, lowering down to chaturanga, so that way I can eventually make my way into child's pose, and from there swoop into tabletop. Cat and cow is always a go-to for me, just to like warm up my back a bit, stretch out my spine, and it feels good. Once I feel warm enough, I usually just go right into downward dog. And here I'm starting off with my right leg up, pulling it towards the outside of my right arm back up, and then I'm going to bring it towards the outside of my left arm. So a little crossover. Leg back up and then pull it through so I'm in sort of like a lunge. My routine changes every day, just so you know. This is just what I happen to do on this day. I guess that was Warrior 1. Now I'm in some sort of side thing. I don't know the terms for all these yoga poses, so bear with me. But this first run through, I guess I'm calling it a run through. I don't know. This first run through, I really focused on like opening up my chest, which you guys will see. I literally said I'm going to do a voiceover so you don't have to look at the screen, but then I realized I don't know what these things are called, so you probably are going to have to look at the screen. Reverse warrior, okay. And back down to a lunge. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing on my left leg. So left leg up, left knee to left elbow, back up, and then left knee to right elbow. Here we go. Leg back up and then swoop it through for a lunge. And a lot of twisting and opening. I don't know what this move is called. Clearly, I don't know what anything is called, but this feels really good on my hip. I actually hurt my hip almost a year ago. I think it's been like 10 months. And I'm still in the process of healing it, but that's one move that feels really good just to like open it up a bit. I guess since I have nothing else to talk about, I'll tell you about my injury a little bit. I think when I got hurt, it was during yoga and I probably just wasn't warmed up enough. And it was right at the peak of my yoga experience. Like, I was starting to get really, really good at yoga, and I was not trying to stop practicing because I didn't want to slow down my, I don't know, just my yoga ability, I guess. So I kept practicing and I completely ignored my injury until I literally couldn't sit down for like 20 minutes without being in horrible pain. That's when I kind of was like, all right, dude, you need to chill out and take a break. So I took a break for a few months and I'm slowly getting back into it. Yeah, if you care, that's a little story. Alright, this would be considered my second run through. So, like you guys saw, I did same thing on my right and left leg. Now I'm about to do something different. Right leg back up for this second run through thingy. And I think here I just swoop through to a lunge, yeah. Up to warrior one. I think I'm gonna go into warrior two. Let's see. Yep. And each pose I hold for like 3 to 5 breaths, just depends on how bad it burns, honestly. Reverse warrior for a quick second, and then whatever that thing is. Now, a little stretch. It just flowed, so I decided to go into this little stretching position. Like I said, I literally make up a routine or a flow just as I'm doing it. So whatever feels fluid, I do. So even if you can't really keep up with what I'm doing, just flow and do what feels right for you, I guess. Some more opening, some more hip opening stuff too. I really like that move, clearly. Okay, leg back up. I don't know why I did that. I don't feel like that's an easy way to transition, but I did it. Okay. Knee to elbow, back up. And I think I'm just, yeah, I'm lowering down into like, what is this? Chaturanga or something? Child's pose is always a good little transitioner. Back into downward dog, and then I do the exact same thing on my left leg. Since you don't want to hear me repeat myself, because like I said, I just did this on the other leg. I want to talk to you guys about the clothing that I'm wearing in this video. This company called Harla sent me this set along with a few other pieces that I'll include photos of on the screen. And basically they're just like an active workout brand. I've been obsessively wearing these leggings with this top together and also just mixed and matched with other clothing items that I have, but I just really love the quality. They're super soft and stretchy and form really well to my body. Like, they're very flattering, these leggings in particular, which I love because I feel like some really high-waisted leggings just don't work for me. Either they're tight on my hips but not tight on my waist, or I don't know, it just sometimes they just fit really weird, but these fit extremely flattering. And same with the top. The top has a lot of support. I took out the padding that it comes with because I don't need it, but it does have like a built-in bra, which is nice. And I feel like the pieces that I chose are really easy to mix and match. Like you saw on the screen, I also picked out a pair of simple black leggings, which obviously can go with anything. These leggings too, they're kind of like a tannish grayish color. Something that I really love about the skirt that I got, it has built-in shorts, so that way you can be active, and I think it's more of like a tennis skirt, but I feel like I would wear it just as like a cute skirt with maybe like a tiny little crop top and some cute shoes. So obviously the minimalist in me loves that it's multi-purpose. Just a nice, affordable workout brand. I have some discount information if you guys want to check them out. I'll leave that on the screen and also down in my description. And yeah, all right, I guess we are on to the third round. What did I do? Wait a minute. Going into downward dog like usual and starting off with my right leg like I always do. I think I just swooped through for pigeon pose. Yeah, I like to end my last little round, I guess, with pigeon pose just as a nice little hip opener and just something chill. It's a deep stretch. It might seem easy, I guess, because you're not really moving, you're just holding this pose, but it's a really good stretch. I did cut out majority of this stretch just because I like to hold this for almost a minute on each side. So I would just recommend pausing the video and holding it for as long as you want. And yeah. Now, I always attempt this. I'm not really that good at it, so I can only really hold it for like half a second. But this is some sort of like, I don't even know what this is, but I like to do it. So that's what I did. And carrying that right leg back up from here, I think I just go into like, yeah, just into some middle stretching. I don't know, it just seemed like a good transition. Do what feels right for you. This is just a nice little hamstring activation thingy. I think I feel it in my hamstring. I like to do this on each side. I walked to the back of my mat, but I switched over to my left leg, so that's my left leg up right now. And pigeon pose. I love this. When I did this pose on the opposite leg, it was much easier. So this is as far as I got for that side. It was very quick. I can't really hold it that long on that side. It hurts my hip for some reason. So I just do what I can. Each side is different. Yeah, just honor the differences in your body. One side might be more flexible, one side might not. My camera died, so switching over to the phone. Thankfully, that was the last bit of that third round. I don't think you guys missed too much when my camera died. I'm basically just ending my flow with a little bit of stretching. So I think this stretches your hip or maybe your hamstrings. I don't really know, but it feels good in multiple places. But kind of like the beginning when I was warming up, I would just recommend honoring what feels good to you, stretching out what you need to stretch out. This is something that I really like to do. It's kind of like windshield wiper motions with your legs. And then I just kind of like to have fun towards the end. So I'm going into a bridge and I'll eventually kick over or try to. And now I'm just gonna get funky and practice some headstands. I sped this up significantly just because I was holding it for quite a while, and again, I didn't want you guys to have to sit through the whole thing. But these are just fun for me. Challenges my balance and distributing my weight, which I love. I've never gone into a forearm stand, so wish me luck. If anybody has tips for forearm stands, let me know, please. I've only ever done like headstands with my hands like supporting my head, not like an actual forearm stand, so okay, I'm done. I'm over it. That wasn't a very challenging flow, like I told you guys. That's more of like an everyday, when I'm really in a pinch, 15-minute little flow. But it's so freaking hot. It's like 100 degrees, I feel. No, it's probably closer to 90 degrees, but still. I'm just gonna lay here for a bit and cool off and breathe. I'm very tired and I'm very hot and sweaty. It's very hot out here, so I know that that's contributing to my tiredness, but I'm also just extremely tired because I'm in the process of getting back into yoga. I took a few months off. I think I took like a 3-month break because I got hurt. So I feel like I'm in the process of relearning some of these yoga moves. It's really humbling getting back into something that I felt like I was getting decently good at. I was excited to share this video with you guys, like I said, to show you a more realistic speed at which I go, because that last video, which I said, it was just really sped up. So hopefully you guys can keep up with this one easier. I'm also just excited to share and talk about, I don't know, the process of getting back into something. It was very demotivating for me getting injured and having to take a break. I was in denial and I didn't take a break when I should have. I probably would have been good right now if I took a break when I got hurt, but I didn't. So I guess I'm just thankful to be able to share like real life circumstances, and hopefully this can be a reminder not to be too hard on yourself, not to push yourself if your body is telling you that you need to take a break, and also just to honor yourself and your current state as you're transitioning back into something, whether you're transitioning back into something after an injury or if you're just starting something new and you're in the process of learning something. Take it easy. Don't be so hard on yourself. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was able to inspire somebody to like move their body, honor their body, and just take care of their body a little bit. Yeah. If you did enjoy this video, please thumbs it up and please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to see more yoga videos that are hopefully better than this one, let me know down in the comments. I can't make any promises, but I will try. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.